Hello, YouTubers. This is eugeneburry and my fine feathered friend that you cannot see because he's invisible. Well, sort of. What's your name, fool?
Michael.
His name is Michael. John. Rodriguez. I like the first part of his name. Rodriguez. It sounds, he says it sounds sexy, I don't know. It sounds Mexican. It sounds Spanish. It sounds like a dirty hooker. I don't know about that, but, yeah, anyway, whatever. So anyway, he has this middle name and his favorite and his birthday. John 2:13. Now I am not a religious person. If you know me. Wow, I can't even freaking talk. If you know me, you know I'm an atheist. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean I hate God or anything like that. And I don't believe in the devil or anything like that. But I have no problem having a discussion about it. On the other hand, if you have a problem with it, then don't discuss it with me. But I don't have a problem with it. So I'm completely open-minded to the idea. But anyway, it sounds like some kind of Bible verse or something. Like, open to page John 2:13. You know, something like that. I mean, on the other hand, my birthday's in February 21st, and my middle name's Frederick. So how the hell do you get February, open to page February 2/21? I mean, as soon as you say the word February, it just sounds wrong. I mean, like, there's no thing about the Bible that says February. I don't even think they even had the calendar that was like that.
I'm sick.
You know, I gotta bring something up. I don't know what you guys think, but I'm gonna ask Michael the same thing while I'm asking you guys. As far as the calendar goes, without going into too much information as far as the questioning goes, just being short, sweet, and simple. Now, most people aren't even religious in these days of ages, but that's besides the point. But I find it funny, regardless of religion or belief. Most people are different religion and belief. They're not one belief like Christians. Yet, there's this Christian belief that they got to say something of the year AC and BC. BC means before Christ. AC means after Christ. Now, my question isn't so much of that. My question is simply this. Why do we have to have the ACBC? I mean, it almost sounds like you're saying ACDC. No, but, I mean, seriously, I mean, how can you get an accurate year description? There's already description, see. Like, some people, if you're a moron, you think, okay, we're in the year 2009, so that means that the planet is 2009 years old. Well, that's wrong, because life began way longer on Earth before we were even born. So we know that's wrong. And also, when do we even know when the calendar date even started when we were born? And more importantly, how the hell can you even find out between AC and BC? Because if BC is before Christ was born, notice that the year goes all the way to 0. And from 0 to this year, it goes to 2009. So how many years as far as the calendar is concerned? And while we're on the subject of the calendar, people say that we're all going to die in year 2012. Now, I'm in my 30s, and I've heard at least 7, 10, maybe 12 times. I don't know how many times I've heard someone say that the end of the world's coming. One instance is when the end of the world was supposed to happen when we had a meteor or an asteroid or something, and everyone had mass suicide. And yet, we're still alive. And let's not forget the Y2 K bug. I almost wanted to say Y2J from Christopher. Y2K bug. We're still alive. I have to say, though, I wish that bug did kind of exist as much as I love technology, because I could easily reset my freaking computer. Any moron dumbass can figure that out. If they at least know some kind of shit about computers. I mean, Michael knows about that kind of stuff, and he's only 14 years old. But he's smart anyway, but still. So, what the fuck is that noise, by the way? Why does your system sound like a jet?
Because it's gay. And that's what it does when it overheats.
Are you serious? What? It says 57 on there. It says 57 on there.
What the heck?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I said.
I don't know.
He's trying to fix this piece of shit of an Xbox 360. I have the Elite. You've already seen it, so he sucks.
You were the one that gave
I'm
it.
the king. Yeah, but when I gave it to you, it was working perfectly fine
No,
for
you
me.
said you had to 3-ring a death before.
Huh?
You said you had to 3-ring a death before.
Yeah, but I could get it. I made it work, though.
Make it work.
See, your problem is it needs a man's touch. And you're only 14.
You're a hermaphrodite, so you can't do it.
Well, I'm half man.
Hermaphrodite.
I'm half man. Say that. Say hermaphrodite 5 times fast.
Hermaphrodite, 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 hermaphrodite.
That's more than 5.
Hermaphrodite.
Even more than
That
that.
was 6.
Say it backwards 5 times fast.
Hermaphrodite.
Okay, anyway, and no, I'm not really a hermaphrodite. It's just
Yeah,
a
he
joke.
is.
You guys want to see my tits?
Lady Gaga.
No, I'm just kidding. I completely lost my train of thought now.
Talk about love.
Wow, yeah. Oh yeah. Anyway, so I got my WoW thing going on, and you guys all suck. You know that? You just horribly suck. If you have a guild, you suck. If you fight me and you die, you suck. If you just look at me and you do not have your allegiance of me, and you do not bow down to me and say you're sire, and you have to kiss my feet and worship the ground I walk on, then you suck.
Tell him the realm. Say, I am DK Night Elf on Lightbringer.
What?
I am DK Night Elf on Lightbringer.
DK what?
Night Elf on Lightbringer.
I'm not, but he is. DK something, I don't know. I can't even remember that. That's a long-ass name. Why can't you just call yourself, like, Michael John Rodriguez or something simple?
That's stupid.
Well, I'm just giving you an example. I mean, it doesn't have to be...
That's longer than DK Night Elf.
But at least it's easy to remember. It's like some kind of Star Trek Borg freaking planet.
No,
This is planet 15607.290567, and I guarantee I can't repeat that number I just said. Okay, it's like
if you actually played WoW for a while, it's actually easy because DK is a race, Night Elf is a...
I understand that, but
Night Elf is a race, DK is a
I know
class.
what you mean. Anyway.
He thinks you're hot.
Anyway. Yeah, whatever. So anyway, it's whatever the fuck he just said.
DK Night Elf.
DK9 Elf.
Night Elf.
Night Elf. Was that spelled with a K or an N?
N.
N? N.
On Lightbringer.
On Lightbringer. Lightbringer! Okay. I ask for them to be light, and I say, let there be light, and you know what? I have a light. Let there be light! I am God, I have light. Light! Okay. Sorry about that, I'm being a retard. Alright. Oh yeah, wait, I almost forgot. Before I go before my time limit up, add me on eugeneburry360 on the Xbox 360. My username on PlayStation Network is eugeneburry, and you can contact me via email eugeneburry@live.com. And you can also go to MySpace on EFBFM, or MySpace.com/EFBFM. That stands for Eugene Frederick Burry, Flashman, and you are not a hooker, so deal with it. Oh, say something really quick, something loud so they can hear you.
Hi.
Yeah, good enough. Okay, bye.
Bye.